So hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Hey guys, Nisha Africanus here. So I know I usually do Total War, but I'm also a huge fan of Magic the Gathering. And I thought we could do a series that will help you learn the game if you haven't played Magic the Gathering before. And also it's going to be a lot more interactive than my other Let's Plays. So in this Let's Play, we're going to be building this deck together. And we're going to get ready for a tournament that's going to be on June 29th, the Grand Prix at Dallas-Fort Worth. So what this deck is based off of is a deck called Cherri-Os. And if you're not familiar with Cherri-Os, how it works is that you have, and how it gets its name is all these O-cost equipment. And so what you do is you put out one of these creature draw engines, like the Pure Steel Paladin or the Sram'O Senior Edificer. And what they do is as you play these cards, these zero-cost equipments, they let you draw cards. And as you play cards, you build up something called a storm count. And what we do is if we get a storm count, that's 20 or 30, with this card here, we can grape shot the opponent for that much damage because of Storm. And Storm is basically, every time you cast a spell, which this counts as a spell, we'll be able to play another version of the grape shot. So we'll do like 1 damage to the opponent however many times. So this deck in the past, it's always been a fringe deck, I'm not going to lie. But it's always been pretty fun to me, and I've spent a lot of time trying to make it work. So when Dominaria came out, which is a set, came out a couple years ago, I thought we had all the pieces we needed to make this deck viable. But it just still wasn't quite there. But with War of the Spark being released, I think we had the final piece to the deck, Jace, Wielder of Mystery. So we'll get to him later and all these other cards, but we'll start breaking down the deck. And you'll need to know these breakdowns if you want to help me build the deck. So first off is the equipment. So these are the zero-cost equipments, like a Quarter Shield, Bone Saw, Cathar Shield, Paradise Mantle, etc. It's going back to equipment. So as you can see, most decks they run anywhere between 16 and 20 copies of these equipment. So I'm thinking 16 is unacceptable. It's just the failure rate. This is 5 or less in the top 20 cards of your deck. That's just unacceptable. But then also, if you go 22 and above, you just get diminishing returns from like the percent increase. And then that leaves room for less cards, other types of cards to like, deal with your opponent in various ways. So I have right now 18 different equipments, and it's barely acceptable. And you might be like, well, why don't you go to 19 or 20 or 21? And well, usually you would, but I've added some cards in Dominaria that makes this percentage much higher at 18 in our deck than any of these other percentages, and you'll see why in a second. So just keep these percentages in mind as you ask to update the deck. So second thing, let's go to the creatures. Going to the creatures to draw with. So these creatures are Sram'O and Pure Steel Paladin. So we need these creatures to be able to draw a bunch of cards with the equipment. And as you can see, our options are 7 or 8 basically. I think 6 is just too low of a success rate, and I don't think it's possible to even go over, go to 9. And so as you see the different failures, if we draw 3+ creatures within our first couple turns, then that's a failure because we're gonna fizzle out, or we're not gonna be able to combo off as well. Besides the one, so this would be four of the draw engines total, and that's unacceptable. It's not unacceptable, but it would be hard to win with that. And then also drawing 6 of these creatures in our top 20. Actually, any creatures in general. So, and that's the failure rate there. And you might be asking, well, we have other creatures like this guy and these birds, so doesn't that add on to this? It would, and it does, but we have a way of dealing with this. So by adding the more creatures. So keep this in mind. So I'm actually leaning on going down to 7 creatures because we have other creatures in the deck. Anyway, right now I'm going to use 8. And another reason why is because there's a lot of removal in the format right now, and I think that's not really calculated in these percentages. And finally, we have the lands. And so you might be like, well, we only have 15 lands. Well, we also have the Mox Opals, so that's like a free mana that we can draw into. Where is it? And so you have to keep that in mind. But we have basically 15 or 16 lands. And so the idea behind this is, like, the success would be getting 2 lands by turn 2 or 3. But and these are the failures for it. Only 1 land by turn 3. That would be pretty bad because we would not be able to combo off, most likely. And 4 more lands by turn 3. So if we have 4 more lands, that's just too many. We're not drawing enough equipment and other things. And then another failure is 8 or more lands in the top 20 cards, and that would just make our combo fizzle out, and that's not something we want to happen. So it's very similar, but the thing is, I lean more towards 15 lands because of how the things we've added in Dominaria, and also because the success rates are pretty much the same. We also have the Mox Opals. So yeah. Anyway, that's the math behind the deck. So let's break it down a little bit further. So what I've added from Dominaria, the first thing is Artificer's Assistant. And so what this does is whenever you cast a historic spell, so that's anything that's legendary or an artifact, or a planeswalker. So basically we have these 4 legendary creatures, this legendary creature, this planeswalker, all these artifacts that trigger this guy, you get to scry 1. And so with this bird, out in the field, every time we're playing our, one of our artifacts, we can scry. We can scry lands to the bottom, other creatures to the bottom, these, other spells to the bottom, other Mox Opals, what have you, and we can get rid of cards we don't need. It's very useful. And this is why when I first saw Dominaria, I was really excited for Cherri-Os. Then we also have Serum Visions. So this is like something to do on turn 1 if we don't get an Artificer's Assistant. And this is going to set up our combo a little bit better. Then we have the Retracts. And these allow us to pick up all our artifacts. And so what you do basically is you play all your artifacts out, and then you basically draw dead, and then you use a Mox Opal, and you pick up the Mox Opal with all the artifacts, then you just keep going again. And then we have Noxus Revivals, and these are great because it allows you to pick up another Retract. It allows you can pay it with your life, and then just put whatever card on top of your library. We can pick up a Sram'O if it gets killed, a Pure Steel Paladin, our Jace if we lose it, our Grape Shot if we lose it, our Balduq if we lose it. If that's our, these are our win conditions. We'll go over it in a second. And this is very useful. I think most people only play one, but I also like to play two, and I have one in the sideboard. And the reason two is because of surgical extraction. And surgical extraction basically lets them strip, things out of our graveyard. But what we can do is if we have a Retract, in our graveyard about to be extracted, we just Noxus Revival it, put it back on the top of the deck. Their surgical extraction is just dead in the water. Going on to our win conditions. So we have the Grape Shot, which allows us, which is pretty standard. We just win from storming off our equipment. We also have two others. So first we have from Dominaria, Balduq, Keeper of the Flames. And basically, if you have one of these out, and you have a bunch of equipment, you basically you just equip it to him, and you create that many 3/1, elemental tokens with trample and haste. So if you have 5, that's 15. If you have 5 equipments attached to them, that's 15 damage, and you might have a lot more. And whether they have creatures or not, if you have say 18, you have 10 equipment on them, they're just not going to be able to stop it usually. So that's another win condition. And then we also have Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. We win the game basically if we just draw all the cards in our library. So they surgical extract or Grape Shot. They surgical extractor. They kill Balduq, Keeper of the Flames, and then they surgical extract him. How do we win? Well, we have Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. We basically just take every card in our deck. We use our Mox Opals. Maybe some of these Paradise Mantles on creatures that we have out, and we play him. Then we make ourselves draw a card, and we win the game. Very easy. So then, besides this, we have Repeal, so it can help us draw more cards. Also, we can remove, say, something that's in our way, like like a Dampening Spear, or a Blood Moon, or a creature, some type of hate bear that's stopping us. Same thing with Echoing Truth. These basically are here to get out of our way. Also, we can also pick up our own stuff. So say Echoing Truth, we can pick up all our Cathar shields, if we have 3 of them out, and then we can keep going. So these are mostly removal to stop things from stopping our combo, and also it helps us to combo off, they're not dead cards. So yeah, let's get into some games now. All right, guys, here's our first opponent. Let's do it. All right, they're on the play. We only have 1 land. We're on the draw. Have the Noxus Revival though. I think we can keep this. We don't have the blue though for the Repeal. Fortunately. Tough decision. I want a mull. Okay. This looks okay. We have the fetch lines up. Let's keep it. Yeah, we can put this on top, and what we'll do is we'll Noxus Revival our Flood Strands to get a second land on turn 2. It'll catch him off guard, hopefully. Even if he thought sees us or whatever, we'll have another Sram'O. So I like this. Let's put this on top. All right. Let's play a Mox Opal. All right, this looks might be. Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, this looks like Hardened Skills. Good. So what we'll do is during their turn. Yeah, this is pretty easy. We can be really safe with this. they're not really going to be able to interact with us. So, but just we won't do what I said we're going to do until, you know, during their end steps. Good. So Hardened Scales are going to put out a bunch of low-cost artifact creatures, and then try to just, you know, win in like 3 turns, but hopefully we can win next turn. Good. All right. So Hollow Fountain, no need to do that. Then put this back on top. So we're guaranteed to draw a land. Play this guy. Alright, let's get another Hollowed Fountain. Don't have Blood Moons or anything in the main board. So we're going to play her so we can equip all our stuff, hopefully, that we get. She also has the ability of, once you have Metalcraft, which is 3 or more artifacts, you can equip for free, which is very nice. Alright, let's start trying to go, try to see if we can win this turn. Even if we can't, I think we'll be okay. Oh, that was not a good draw. Come on, one more artifact would be very nice. Oh wow, that was not a good turn. Well, we'll see if we can survive next turn. We do have the repeal. So yeah, I don't have that much experience with Hardened Scales. I'm not sure how well they're doing in a way. Yeah, I'm not going to block here. No reason to have them pump up stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh no, gonna kill our dude. Perhaps. Oh no, never mind. Okay. So this is a question. We can play Sram'O and then play this, and hopefully in the next 2 we draw. We can get a land or just more artifacts and then, you know, keep going. So I think that's the safe way. We'll have Metalcraft no matter what. At least we don't have any more Sram'Os in the deck. So now we're going to draw 2. Oh, yeah, always yield. Well, we might turn... Well, we have to yield to him. This is optional. Oh, great. We're good. Alright. Awesome. Okay, now you always want to fetch your lands when you can so you can take lands out of the deck. So even though... And we want the blue mana right now, for sure, because we have the repeal. I know we're losing a lot of life, but we should be able to win this turn. Alright, play this again. Hopefully we get a retract pretty soon. That would be very nice. Or Mox Opal is fine too. Good. Very nice. I think 2 is fine. I think we have the repeal. Yeah, we should be fine. Wow, man, we are just getting... Talk about, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe we should get 7 creatures, my god. Is he just gonna concede? Nope. This is not the best, but it's okay. But here, what we'll do is we'll play you. Let's get a blue, and we'll return you to the hand. What we're going to do is we're going to equip her. Let's play another one of these. Alright. Oh, we have the retract. Okay, we just need a Mox Opal now. Another one. I think we're good. Okay, we have that. That's not bad. We have the Mox Opal. Okay, we did it, guys. I don't think we can lose now. I don't think it's actually possible that we lose. Alright, we're at 10. We just have to be wary of not drawing too much, but I think we're okay. Okay, here we go. Storm counts out 11. There we go. Yes. Keep going. Once we get our next Mox Opal, I think we're pretty gold. Good. Be wary about how many. We don't want to deck ourselves. I think we're super safe. So what? Okay, we have 2 Mox Opals. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn off auto yields, and then we're gonna decline these, and we're only gonna draw a Sram after this, or this one. All right, you have to say yes with him. So always no, always yield, always no, always yield. Yeah, okay. No. Good. Okay, I think that's all our equipment. So now we're gonna play our Mox Opal. We keep this one, right? And then what we're gonna do is we just retract. And then we basically just play enough to grape shot him in the face without killing ourselves. All right, Mox Opal, where are you? We have 20. Let's make a blue. Oh, sorry. Make a red. And then where's our other Mox Opal? Play this one. Keep this one. Get another red. And then you always want to try to grape shot them on the first turn because that's what they're expecting. And they won't know. Where is the grape shot? I thought it was here. Okay. Well, we'll get it in a second. We'll just have to draw for it. We have the mana now. We're only drawing 1 a turn. It's okay. We'll get it. Even if it's the last card, it's okay. As long as we don't drop... Oh, there it is. Alright. Grape shot him in the face. Boom. That's how you win. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm loving it. Okay, is this to save time? Good. So against him, I think what we could bring in this, but I think what's actually better is if we just bring in our Hurkyl's Recalls. So go down the Repeal, go down the Echoing Truth, bring these bad boys in. This is going to be, because we can also make him return everything to his hand. So he builds up, one of his creatures is Ink Moss, something with a bunch of counters. All right, it goes back to your hand. We should be very strong against him. I don't think he's not going to have anything to protect himself. I don't think this is necessary for this matchup. And then I think we go down 1 Serum Visions. I don't think, yeah, he might, I'm guessing he might have Surgical Extraction. All right, this looks very good. I like it. Ancient Stirrings. Very nice card. All right. All right. So good about our fetch lands. Also, they take out lands from our deck. He knows what we're doing. There's no reason to hide it. Let's get this. He's not gonna interact with us. He's just gonna try to do his combo before we can. We're not really. It's kind of a combo. Just load up a creature with a bunch of counters. Oh, that's fine. We have the Hercules recall, remember? It's not really an issue for us. Okay. Let's just get this. I don't think he'll be able to. He'll have anything in the deck to kill it. That's fine. So we just have to find the Hercules recall. We'll get rid of that dampening spear, and we'll just go on our way. Oh, well, maybe that was a mistake on my part, but it's okay. We still have to find that Hercules recall. Now I'm thinking of it. That definitely was a mistake on my part, but that's okay. No. Alrighty. Oh, I should have played one of our Mox Opals, maybe, actually. It's okay. Just one. It's fine. Alright. Oh, we got it. No. Let's just play one. Alright. So if he loads everything on the board, we can Hercules recall, you know, he sacrifices a bunch of stuff, does a bunch of other crazy things, not a problem. Alright. This should be funny. Not a problem. Okay, that's fine. Again, really no reason to worry. We'll get another creature and we'll combo off. I don't see how he can stop us. We have enough in our hand, probably enough lands, everything else that we probably can do it just fine. Okay. Ouch. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, we really need another creature. So maybe we do Hercules recall during their turn. Okay. That's a lot of damage. That's 14 damage. We have to in order to survive this, unfortunately. Let's deal through his turn. Will he kill it? Will he just kill it off? That's the question. Nope. Okay. Man, this is unfortunate. Well, let's see if we can survive. That was my bad for playing this too early. Well, at least we've learned. Okay. This could be... This could be our way out. First things first, let's just play him. At least force him to get something out of his hand. Okay. Get the planes. Alright. Oh, we need two. Undo. I think we do this one instead. Alrighty. Alright. Got that out of his hand, that's fine. This might be, yeah, that's the end of us, I think. Or no. We're fine. Yeah, I think this is over. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Let's just we can play it out. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, this is over. Yeah, it's over. Concede. It's okay. We'll win the next one. I hope. Okay, they've revealed this. Let's actually change it up like this. Yes. Very nice. Let's keep it. Only one land, but that's okay. Yes. Alright, this is the bird I'm talking about. Very useful. Do we scry to make sure we get another land? No, that's okay. There's no rush. If he wastes a removal on it, I don't really care. That's actually one less on his hand. I get hardened skills. Okay, this is okay. Just make sure. Put on. Put on the bottom. All right. So we'll have 2 mana next turn no matter what. Alright, let's see if he taps out this turn. That would be fantastic. Oh, just another hardened skills. Okay, he has another. Awesome. He must not have a removal in his hand. I think we got this. Oh my god, we so got this. Whew. Okay, weirdly, first we're going to do this so we can scry. Always yield. Yes, put this on top of our library. Waste of a scry this time, that's okay, because we will scry again and... That's okay. Always yes, always yield. So we have the retract in our hand. I think we should be fine. And we have the bird on the field. Put on the bottom. See, this is what I was trying to say. This bird, it just makes this, you know, basically we get to look at every card before we draw it. Oh, wait, we can draw a card. We don't need this though. Let's put on the bottom. We'll draw a land, I'm sure, by accident eventually. Oh, a Serum Visions. Not bad. Yes, put this on top. Play it. Oh, may put this on the bottom. We don't need it. Another Mox Opal. Very good. All right, let's retract. Good. Let's play the Mox Opal to scry. Put this on the bottom. Don't need it. All right. Put this on top. put this on top. Put this on top. Put this on the bottom. Awesome. This is why I love this Noxious Revival. Just use our life. Now you have another one. Put this on top. Good. Oh. Yeah, let's get a land out of our deck. Put this on top. Alright. This, we can search for a land. Yeah, let's get a blue mana just in case something crazy happens. We make a mistake. Yep, pay the life. So we really use our life as a resource in this deck. Put that on top. Alright. Hey, we're basically at the right storm count. Put this on the bottom. Okay. There we go. I think we're going to be able to great shot in just a second. Yeah, you put this on top. It's fine. Alright. There we go. Good, we're there. Alright, let's get a red. Cast this guy. Put you on the bottom, not that you matter. Alright, we're going to make sure you click the right one that keep. Get another red. Alright, grape shot him in the face. Yep. Kind of tedious doing this, but it's okay. Good. Alright, that's our first match. We're 1-0. Let's try to win the next one now. I mean, we're on the draw. If he thought sees us, he'll know over Jace, though. But you can only take a pure steel or this. You could just take the equipment. This is a dead card. Let's mulligan. I think I like this a lot better, actually. Keep it. On scry. See a land. No, let's put this on the bottom. Okay, here comes the Thoughtseize. No! Okay, this must be some type of weird, like, hollowed one deck or something. Yes. This is Dredge, actually. Haven't seen Dredge for a while, to be honest. Alright, I'm guessing you can just put out the birds, because I don't think he actually will understand what it is, or know what it is. And then we don't need to put anything out to scry, because we'll be fine. Our Sram'O will scry for us. We have the lands. We're just looking for a Mox Opal. Alright, Carrion Feeder. What is this? Okay. Alright, that's fine. He's not going to be able to kill us before we can kill him, I don't think, right now. I think we have everything we need to win on turn 2. Even if he kills the bird. Oh, what the? Is this some type of weird aristocrats deck? That's interesting. I mean, the meta has changed now with War of the Spark coming out. That was just made for Modern. But, yeah. It's interesting. I'm kind of curious to see what this deck does. Huh. This must be aristocrats, actually. Or some... No, this is just Dredge, I think. Yeah, this is just Dredge. That's fine. We'll take some damage here, it's okay. Yep. Definitely do this one. Don't need to take too much damage, though. Alright, we'll scry. Always yield. No, on the bottom. Then quickly, in case he has a lightning ball or something. We don't need this. Put on the bottom. We already have one. Oh my god, we got it. Unless he can lightning ball, I think this is... We're fine. Yes, put this on top. Good. Okay, let's scry. Good, put this on the bottom. Very good scry. Alright, let's scry first. Oh my god, yes. Put this on top, that's fine. That's a-okay. Very good. Now what we can do, retract it, then pay life, put that back on top. So this time we're actually going to draw first, and then we'll scry, because we already know what's on top. Yeah, put this on the bottom. See, the bird is just very, very useful. I think now we can play the Mox Opal to scry again. Oh, another one. Yeah, put it on top. Be extra safe, that's fine. Yep. Oh, I did that wrong. It's okay. Put on top. We'll draw it. Missed out on a scry there, but it's okay. Alright. Put this on the bottom. Very good. Put it on top. Good. Yeah, the bird just makes sure we're not going to lose. Put this on the bottom. We got another one. Good. Alright. Same thing. Just play the retracts. Let's scry. Oh, another one. Yeah, put it on top. That's fine with me. Okay, place it on. This time we're going to draw first. We know what it is. Yeah, we need another Mox Opal. I think we're safe enough. Yeah, put it on top. Okay. Again, we're just going to draw first. We know what it is. Okay, put this on the bottom. Alright. Okay, we're basically just looking for a grape shot now. Put that on the bottom. There we go. Nothing too crazy to worry about. Put that on top. Alright, here we go. Let's... Snow thing is going to be able to block it in his hand. Yeah, we can also get another Mox Opal. That's fine. Yeah, no reason to be too crazy about this here. Yeah, put that on top. That's fine. Keep that one. Grape shot him to the face. There we go. So annoying doing this, but it's okay. Let's yield. There you go. Alright, we have dredge. We have dredge, so I'm guessing he's gonna bring in Thoughtseize and removal. So let's I don't know though actually if it really, maybe it doesn't really matter. It's just probably removal. So we probably just bring in the silences for now. We can go down one of these. Go down Artificer's Assist. Go down the Artificer's Assistant because he's gonna have removal. I'm guessing. Go down this. Bring in another Echoing Truth in case he puts down a creature or a hate bear or something. If they have too many hate bears, we'll bring this in next time. But other than that, maybe actually go down you and bring another Noxus Revival. That way, if he does have the extraction, the surgical extraction, we can deal with it. I like it like this. Let's try it. Alright, this looks great. Have the Serum Visions. Everything looks honky-dory. Have the silence? Okay, cool. Let's keep it. So depending on if he taps out on turn 2 or not is... If we'll just wait till turn 3 to go off and we'll play the silence so he can't kill our stuff. Faithless Looting. Oh, yeah. The Vengevines. Very good. Let's get ourselves another Hallowed Fountain. Untapped. Let's do the Serum Visions. Oh, this is a very good Serum Visions because we're going to... We have enough land. Put on the bottom. Put on the bottom. Very good serum visions. My god. Alright, let's see if he taps out here. Maybe he's gonna Thoughtseize us, I'm not sure. Nope, it's a sure supplier. Okay. Okay, he obviously, I think he's obviously holding... He's obviously holding a kill spell. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wait a turn. No. We're just gonna wait a turn. Actually, we're gonna stop in his upkeep. Yeah, and then we're gonna play one of these. And then our next turn, we're gonna play another one of these and the Sram and just go off. That's our plan. Alright. Good. Alright, now he can't play anything. So it slows him down. He can't Thoughtseize us. Can't do anything. Literally anything. And then we just do the same thing. We play our Sacred Foundry, we play our Silence, we play our Sram, and then we just go off. Hopefully. Ooh, interesting. Well, it's okay. Again, let's play Silence. He has no kills spells. Well, if he has kill spells, he can't use them. Play Sram. Alrighty. Okay, we got the Retract. We just need a Mox Opal now. There we go. I think we won. Come on, one more equipment. I'll feel really comfortable. Well, could have been better. There we go. Retract. Okay, Pure Steel. Not exact. Echoing Truth is okay. It's fine. Okay, another equipment, which is good. We really need another Retract. Would be very nice. I'm scared we're gonna fizzle right here. I think we're gonna fizzle. Come on, if we get a Retract, it's game. Other equipment's okay. No. Cast this guy. Let us equip him. So we have 1, 2, 2. Use our Echoing Truth while our equipment and get these guys going off, maybe. I'm guessing he's going to kill one of these guys next turn, but it's okay. It probably has a kill spell. I mean, it's not okay, but it is what it is. What is he going to do? He's thinking. Jeez. Take your time, bro. Yep, it's okay. We have other things. We have the Pure Steels, we have the Srams. He's thinking. Really thinking about it. Alrighty. We'll see if he taps out here. If he taps out, I mean, he's pretty much, I think we'll be able to go off again. It just all depends. We're ready. Taxes for 1, that's not a big deal. Okay. What I think we do here is we play the 2 pure. He only has one mana, and he has necrotic wounds. That's his That's his kill. So if we equip one of these with all the stuff, I think we're pretty safe. So let's do this one first. Yeah, 2 pure steals I think is the right move. Although, man, let's see if he just straight up kills it. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to equip him. I'll feel if he necrotic wounds it. We have pretty big tell. Thinking about it. Yeah, this guy's really taking his time to think about what he needs to do. He knows if I get my combo off, I think this time it's game over for him. Oh, okay, he tapped for a mana of some sort. Because we could have loaded him up all the equipment, I would have put out the other pure steel, knowing that, you know, one of them was at least safe, and then we could have got 2 draws off the Paradise Mantle. Okay. Well, that is okay. That's fine. So what we'll do is this. Doesn't really matter. We'll play another one. Always yes. Always yield. Okay, we got another land. And then what we do is just equip everything to the pure steel. So she'll get pretty tanky. Unless he has a fatal push, which he might. I mean, I doubt it actually. There's 1 card in his hand. Seems like he just has damage spells and the necrotic wounds. Like, if he has damage spells, he's never going to kill it. So I think we're pretty safe with that out. Also, it can block for us too. And then we can also put this out next turn and just try to. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have 9. I mean, that's 9 times. That's 27 damage. Shield. Even with they can't block at all. They have trample. Well, we'll see how much stuff they put out actually. See how much they can. All right. Drew a card. Even still, that's only blocking 5 of it. Plus, we have the pierce. Yeah, we want to attack with the pierce steel. Oh, we have the echoing truth though as well, so we can get rid of all of them and still do Barduk and win. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll just take 1 damage, just fine. I don't want him to be able to put more stuff in there. Hey, what's that lightning? What's that axe they have? And there's 1 card in hand. I think we just go for the win. We already have other win conditions. We're pretty safe. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see if they kill it. I probably should have actually played Sram. Got 2 off that. That was actually my bad, but I think it's okay. I think if he had a kill shot, he probably doesn't have a kill. Worst case scenario is we do Echoing Truth and we save something, but I think we just won. Even if they kill our pure steel at this point, I think they can't kill it. So, and they can't block at all. Okay, I wanted to see it, but it's okay. Alright guys, we're 2-0 in this Modern League. Let's see if we can go 5-0. I'll see you guys in part 2. See you next time.